How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Code Vein. So we're here in the hub after defeating the invading executioner in the last one. So let's kind of talk to
Hi.
everybody.
Did
Uh,
I know it's a bother, but I'll need you to bring the necessary material. There's a shortage of pretty much everything. Okay.
all right, Roxy, or whatever your name is. How about you, Coco? What do you got?
So, Louis seems to think awfully. Don't get the wrong idea. You're one of my best customers, and I want you to keep coming back. I consider this an investment.
Okay, she's gonna give us her blood code, I think, which we already have.
I've got a whole new line of stock in, thanks to my Herculean efforts. But seriously, you've made my job a whole lot easier.
What can
If
we
you
buy
want,
at this
I
point?
got it.
Concentrate, anti-stun, anti-slow, bit fire. Okay. I was
Come
gonna
again
see if she had
soon.
regen inducers, but since we used some of those in the wonderful swamp, let's talk to EO.
What is it?
Restore vestige. So let's see if we can. Hmm. Okay, so that we can. It's interesting that we can restore these because I do have all of them. Hmm. I think those are the DLC ones at the end. So let's see. I guess we'll do this. So this, when you do this, it's gonna send you into like a memory. Gives you background on the person that has the blood code.
Louis, why do you keep bringing blood beads to some random kid like me?
There isn't really a particular reason, but if I had to give one, I'd say it's because you were alive when I met you.
That's... Don't keep risking your life for me, Louis. You can't.
You don't need to worry about me, really. Focus on keeping yourself alive and well.
Louis.
Okay. Should feel another path here. Yep. Typically right by the torch there.
Louis kept bringing me blood beads, which spared me from the constant struggle other revenants faced over them. There was no fear of being turned to ash or becoming one of the lost. I had blood beads, and that meant I had peace for myself. It was all mine. But was that really okay? The shortage must be hitting you too. Here, take them. They're yours. Don't worry about me. Being the only survivor would be boring anyway. And, you know, we rely on each other to survive, right? That's what people do.
There you are. You're that crazy kid that's been passing out blood beads, aren't you?
Maybe. What if I am?
If you've got so many lying around, then how about you pass some along to us? After all, we've been hurting since one of our kids turned lost.
I don't have that many. Even if I did, I wouldn't give a single bead to bastards like you.
You stupid punk. In that case, we'll just take him by force.
Probably not gonna end well for you. Alright. So yeah, I gotta look at my blood codes and see if they got affected at all, because I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how it works in New Game Plus. Maybe you guys can
Was
let me
Kevin.
know.
He was a young revenant boy who I met in my travels, and in the end, brought to his death. He was someone that I never should have forgotten. It's hard to believe that I could let something so important just slip away. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you, but there may be other memories of mine scattered around. If there are, I'd like to get them back. I may discover things that are painful to confront, but I made a decision to face my past head on. He was sharing the blood beads I gave him with some of the other revenants. He wasn't stupid. He had to have known what would happen if he did something like that.
Okay. Yeah, like, cause I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to look if I got all the gifts and everything, because I think there's a trophy related to that. I did a pretty sure I did a massive amount of farming. Let me see. Get all the gifts. So let's see. Let's look at Hunter. Yeah, see, I got all the gifts. Yeah, Darkseeker. Yeah. Okay. So maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of like acquiring everything again. New Game Plus. Um, so there are more over here
What is
to
it?
uncover. Like this one. That's for Hunter as well. And then Atlas. That's for Atlas Assassin. Yeah, I guess we can do these now, get them out of the way. Might eat into the episode a little bit, but whatever. It's part of the story. Some people haven't seen the story, so.
Hey, you! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady.
Yeah, it just gives a lot of the backstory on the characters.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? You plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall?
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
Yeah, because basically the way it works, you need to find the vestiges like throughout the world to restore all the gifts within the blood code. Because if you don't, you can, you don't have access to them. Now, once you get those vestiges and uncover all the gifts and all the memories for the blood code, you're able to either like equip them and master them as you have them equipped, or you can buy them outright with like haze and the MJ items. So it's basically how it works for those that don't know.
Fully laden blood spray, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden that I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
I'll have to look where all the vestiges
Whoa,
are.
what was that?
See if we
Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane.
have missed any so far. You're kinder than you look. You remember
Yeah,
that?
even if I don't want to. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them, and the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten. And if that's the case, I want to see what it is. So the kid found the blood spring after all,
Aren't you mad at him? You plan to give them to
Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Yeah, so we'll definitely need to. There are some blood codes that I don't have that I need for the trophy. So once we find those, we're gonna need to find the vestiges for those too. Come on, Ia. Sleeping on the job.
What is it?
Alright, now we got Atlas, so this should be for Yakumo, I think.
Damn it all! The whole place is swarming with horrors. We need to get out of here fast.
Wait, Riki. Some of our people are injured.
Leave them behind. We don't have the numbers to sit around defending the wounded.
There's a building surrounded by a moat up ahead. We can take refuge there for a while. It should give us some cover.
Are you kidding me, Yakumo? Do you want to stick around until everyone heals? Take a look outside, Yakumo. It's horror town. We need to look for a way out while we still can.
And just leave our friends behind? I'm not going to do that. I can't. I'd rather die here defending them.
You've completely lost it, man. I guess it's just us who want to live. See you, Yakumo.
Should we really have stayed?
We've made our choice. Anyway, no one can know what tomorrow will bring. Right, Yakumo? Yakumo?
Yeah. Right.
These little memories make me think of Deathbound, how you went through the memories of the different people that you essences that you acquired as you went. I think I mentioned that in the Deathbound series that it reminded me of Code Vein.
Those people. They were my old comrades. We might be able to find out where they are now if we follow their memories. You know, use them as a kind of trail. We stayed with the injured, I guess. In a way, I'm the one who left Riki behind back, along with everyone who followed him. In the end, all of us who chose to stay died. Maybe if we had talked it out more, we could have found a way to stick together. Maybe then some of us might have survived.
What's done is done. You did the right thing, Yakumo.
Thanks for saying that. Still, I get it in my head sometimes. I start to wonder, did all those guys who left blame me for their deaths? Well, it's not like I'll find the answer now, no matter how many times I ask.
Okay, I think we got a couple more of his to do. So this this episode might all be remembering vestiges here.
What is it?
Apologies for that, but I mean, like I said, some people have not seen the game, so I'm trying to do all the stuff related to the story, so it's kind of a good refresher for me though. So
You're crazy if you're thinking of helping those guys who got separated, Yakumo. It's suicide!
They're our friends, Riki. I won't ignore them.
Always digging your heels in. You'll get everyone killed. I'll help you this one time. After this, you're on your own.
there's also some side quests that like pop up like back in previous areas, but I
It was you, wasn't
don't
it,
think they're super important to
You're
do.
the one that stopped our trade.
Trade. You mean looting things to sell on the black market? Call it what you want, but you're no better than thieves. Riki, we were orphans. You remember what it was like? Nito took everything from us before we even knew we had it, and we were powerless to stop him. How could you steal from someone weaker than you?
Always the golden boy, huh? I've never fallen for your insipid act. Fine, then. Let's settle this right here, right now. I'll show you what happens to simpering brats like you who don't know when to quit.
I think I did all the side quests in the first playthrough, so like a lot of them will give you passives and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure I did all of that. Not super concerned about the side quests. They're pretty
Son of a... Back it off already.
simplistic.
Back off? I don't think so. If I did that, you would have killed me.
That's why I don't like you.
A lot of the side quests are like, go here and kill this guy and come back. So very simplistic, like I said. I guess that before I will need to go through.
Sore loser, or if it went deeper than that. But Riki had been coming after me ever since we were little kids. The two of us disagreed on absolutely everything. And got into fights damn near every single day. Calling him a good guy would be a stretch, but... well, at least he was honest with himself. That's something.
We'll need to go through and see what blood codes I'm missing and how exactly to get those, because I think it's related to, there are like 4 big bosses within the game, you know, kind of like Dark Souls with the lords. There's like 4 big bosses, and those are kind of related to the endings. You can either like restore their memories or like walk away, and that's how you get like the different endings, the bad ending, the good ending, etc. And I think there's some choices surrounding that, whether you get the certain blood codes or not. So
What is it?
okay, so we got assassin, and that might be it. So we got 2 assassins, and that's it. Okay. All right. Jeez, 18 minutes on this stuff already.
Are you sure about this, Riki? Leaving Yakumo and them behind?
We finally have a chance to live free instead of being mercenary thralls forever. I'm not gonna die now.
Okay, but what's the plan for escape?
We'll keep an eye out for a rescue chopper. There should be a couple where the horrors are thin.
Hey, Riki! Riki! I finally found a chopper! Hey! Hey! That thing just bit through our ticket out of here.
Those bastards eat any damn thing in front of them.
There's nowhere we can run.
Hey, pull yourself together. We're getting out of here alive.
Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so that's it for that one. Yeah, honestly, to keep things, like, concise, I may just, like, whenever we get done with this other one, I may just end the episode, and then we'll start fresh in the next episode with the next area, which is the dried up trenches, I think.
Looks like Riki and the others all got wiped out by the horrors after all. If we'd been patient, if we just stayed together.
Who can say what would have happened? It's in the past now.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I was hoping you would give me a hand looking for more of their memories.
Alright. Next one.
What is it?
Okay, let's do this one.
The first face we saw when we woke up from the deep sleep was one we thought we'd never see again. Miguel's. We were mauled to death by horrors after the Great Collapse. Mido collected our bodies and brought them back to life with things called boar parasites. Most of us didn't survive the revival process, but they might have been the lucky ones. The rest of us were thrown right back into thraldom. If I could just somehow find a way to get out of this place. Maybe while Mido is busy experimenting on Emily.
Okay. We gotta go. Go back out the elevator? The hell? This is bugged? Oh no, we gotta drop down there.
You know, Yakumo still feels bad about what happened back then. When the two of you guys fought and split up.
He does?
Yeah, I think he always wonders if there might have been another way.
Like I even care about that.
Listen up! The facility walls have been breached, and the Lost are getting in!
This is just what I've been waiting for. Let's slip out in the confusion.
What about Yakumo? He's still asleep.
You already know the answer. He was always a blind goody two-shoes. I despised him to his last breath.
Damn.
I won't be satisfied until he wakes up and I get to punch that stupid face of his one more time.
Jeez. Uh-oh. My controller died.
So, it was Riki and the rest of them who did it. Huh. I always did wonder who pulled me out of that place. How lame was that? I was the only one still asleep. I wonder if they all made it out of there in the end. I hope so. I hate to think that I slowed them down.
Alright. Let's look for more memories.
Yep, that's the plan. We'll figure out what happened to them. I won't let them be forgotten.
Okay. Had to go grab the cable from my controller while the game was loading there. Okay. Wakey, come on.
What is it?
Okay, so I think that's it. Oh, nope, there's another one. So this should be the last one, maybe?
It's no good, Ricky. We might have gotten out, but there's too many of them.
You're telling me we have to leave Yakumo behind? Damn it all. We're not abandoning anyone again. All right, listen up, everyone. We're all gonna survive this. At least until we kick the crap out of Yakumo.
Yeah, like I said, Yakumo and Io are probably the best NPCs to bring along with you.
I never did like you, you bastard. Still. I always wanted to be like you. Our life may have been miserable, but I wanted to be able to stand straight and stare back at the world with your bright eyes. You know what? It really doesn't feel so bad. Risking your life for a friend.
Standing on nothing. I think we're going up here now. I think anyway. Or is this where we came from? I think this is where we came from. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I was just like standing over here and like it looked like nothing. Too bad you can't run in here. Like this is your top speed in here.
You know, all that time, I really thought he hated me. I never had any idea how he actually felt.
He was a good friend. He really admired you.
Come on. You're embarrassing me. I don't deserve that kind of praise. I'm going to keep on moving ahead. And I'll keep their memory with me all the way until the bitter end. I owe them that much. It's the least I can do to repay them. Thanks. I don't know if I've said this before, but it's really good being here with you all. I'll keep supporting you however I can.
Alright, so I think that's all for Yakima
What is
there.
it?
Yep, that is it. Okay.
Take care.
Actually, yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's talk to Louie here.
There may be some clues left behind at that snowy mountain we saw. Let's go investigate. When I woke up as a revenant in this prison, blood springs already existed, and everyone relied on them. We don't know where they came from or how they work, but without them, nearly all revenants would have joined the Lost. That will still be the outcome if things don't change, though. That's why we need to study the blood beads. We can head out whenever you're ready.
Alright. Okay, so I think next time we are gonna take on the dried up trenches, which is after the butterfly boss. So see you there next time. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.